it's Jessie Tressa. We want to introduce her. And her motivation and just wanting to help us get it done to a real life, somebody we know that has done it. So, Jessie, it's all about you.
Get it, girl.
Hi, ladies. Most of y'all do know me. I'm Jessie Tressa. Zach, the token man. I have worked at Luke's for 5 years. Part-time at the counter. I've also been involved in the Luke's programs for over about 3.5. I've coached the beginner program, the 9 to 5 program, and I am training for my first half marathon in December. So, anyway, pretty much like Sue said, the past 7 to 9 months I have been on a ride. I'm not going to call it a roller coaster because roller coasters kind of go like this. And mine have had so many more ups than downs. It's more of a ride. I was in a situation where I was kind of forced to make a change. I don't think that's the best way to go about it, but in my situation it was. I lived a very comfortable life for a very long time. I worked here and at my other job, the OBGYN's office, where some of my coworkers are here. And go to work every day. I'd get up, go to work, brush my teeth. I might get my hair brushed. I might not. I'd throw my clothes on, go to work. If I had to come here, I'd come here as best as I could. Come home, sit in front of the TV, and go to bed. I'd run here and there because I did coach the intro program, but really all I had to do was stay one step ahead of them. So I never pushed myself. I mean that in the way I never wanted to overdo it. I never thought about, I cared about other people. I didn't put myself first. That's just kind of the way I always was. I was in a relationship for 7.5 years. Nice enough guy, very comfortable. That's the way I describe my life, comfort. I wasn't unhappy. I wasn't depressed. I was comfortable, but I wasn't happy. I know that now. Through all of that, I started kind of just living my life day to day. I went to work, I came home, same thing. I had good friends, I still do, and that was good enough for me. Last year, I was asked to be a bridesmaid in my friend's wedding. We went and tried the dresses on, I got fit for the dress came, and I zipped it to about right there. And it did not zip up. And I thought of every excuse in the book. The material must be wrong. Something's wrong with the size. I was the same weight, what is wrong with it, and I couldn't get any help. So I realized on that day that I had to make a change. I could not walk down that aisle as a bridesmaid with a dress that had all this hanging out. It wasn't going to happen. And I was scared. And that night, I said, it's Thursday, I'll start Monday. I'm going to have a wild weekend. I'm going to get it all out of my system. And I'll start on Monday. So, Thursday night I proceeded to do that. Friday morning I was like, that must have been a dream. I can get into this dress. So I tried again. Guess what? It still didn't fit. And I was even more bloated than when I started. So, at that point, that morning, when I tried on that dress, I did not know it, but that would be the first day of my new life. And I went to one of the doctors we work for, and I said, I need help. I need to lose some weight. And she put me on a pretty hard diet, and I continued my running. It was hard. It's very hard. And if it wasn't hard, we'd all look like Giselle, okay, ladies? I mean, it's very difficult. And I got into that dress for that wedding. It was too big. I had to safety pin it up. And that was what I later. Now, having that said, I didn't feel like I'd made too much of a change, but it was enough for that. It was enough to keep me going. People started saying, hey, you look like you've lost a little bit of weight. You look like you may have trimmed down. And ladies, we all know that is one of the best things that someone can say to us. We all love to be told that. It's always a good thing for a woman to hear. So I proceeded to take that weight that I lost for that dress and turn it into a lifestyle change for me. I have continued to stick as much as I can with the diet plan. I have upped my running thanks to the great people at Luke's Locker, and I do not have to say that because I work here. I love the employees and the company of Luke's Locker. If you can join one of these programs, it will change your life. It has changed mine. The employees and the people that I work with, along with the people in my groups, have changed my life. With the weight loss, I felt more confident. Now I want to get up every day and do my makeup and do my hair. And I feel like every day is the next day in the new chapter of my life. I could not tell you how scared I was when I started running more than 3 miles. It scared, just like I was scared the day I couldn't fit in that dress. Orlando, who's gone for the night, asked me one evening, "Do you want to run with us in the morning?" And I was like, "Sure," thinking, he knows what I can do. And he was like, "Yeah, we're going to run 6 miles." And I went, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah, come on, it's just going to be something, I was like, and I didn't say I can't, because I know that's what he was looking for me to say, because he was going to say, yes, you can. And I actually had dinner with my cousin that evening before, who's here, and I was like, she's like, well, let me know how it goes. And I got up that morning, and I ran 6 miles with the group, and they made me feel fantastic. And I run with the Luke's employees 3 to 4 times a week, every morning. It is the best part of my day. It is the start of my day. And I can't say anything better about that. If you can join one of the programs, you don't have to be a runner. You can just get out there. You'll meet so many great people. It's one of those things that I was strong enough in my life to realize I could do this. Anybody in this room can set a goal. I made a short-term goal into a life change. I got out of my 7.5-year relationship that was going nowhere because I knew at that point that that person was not going to be who I could be with the rest of my life, which was one of the hardest things I've ever done. It was absolutely awful. But I take care of me first. I love my friends. I would lay down the life for any of them, but I come first now. I'm the same Jessie that I was 9 months ago, but now I'm confident, I'm vibrant, I'm happy, and every one of y'all can be the same way. Thank y'all for being here.